What if I told you one company has become one of the biggest winners of the AI revolution? Its stock has created enormous wealth for long-term investors. And yet, millions of people are still asking the same question. Have I already missed Nvidia? Some investors believe Nvidia is still in the early stages of a historic growth story. Others warn that the stock has already gone too far. So, is Nvidia still worth buying in 2026? Or is the biggest opportunity already gone? Stay until the end, because one key factor could determine whether Nvidia remains one of the market's biggest winners over the next decade. Why everyone is talking about Nvidia? Just a few years ago, Nvidia was mainly known for making graphics cards for gamers. Today, it's one of the most influential technology companies in the world. Why? Because artificial intelligence has changed everything. From AI chatbots, to self-driving technology, to advanced robotics, to medical research, AI requires enormous computing power. And Nvidia designs many of the powerful chips helping make that possible. The AI revolution is just beginning. Here's something many people overlook. Artificial intelligence isn't just one product, it's becoming part of almost every major industry. Healthcare, banking, manufacturing, cybersecurity, education, transportation. Every time companies build larger and smarter AI systems, they need more computing power. That growing demand has placed Nvidia at the center of one of the biggest technology shifts in decades. The data center boom. But Nvidia isn't only selling chips. The real opportunity comes from massive AI data centers being built around the world. Technology companies are investing billions of dollars into AI infrastructure. Cloud providers, enterprise software companies, research organizations, and startups all require powerful hardware to train and run AI models. Nvidia has become one of the leading suppliers for this rapidly expanding market. Why Wall Street is paying attention? Investors aren't simply buying Nvidia because it's popular. They're watching several powerful trends: artificial intelligence, cloud computing, high-performance computing, robotics, autonomous vehicles. Instead of relying on one industry, Nvidia participates in multiple long-term technology trends at the same time. That's one reason analysts continue following the company so closely. The big question. But here's what many investors are wondering. If Nvidia has already become one of the world's most valuable companies, can the stock still deliver strong long-term returns? Or are expectations now simply too high? That's exactly what we'll answer next. Is Nvidia stock too expensive? Now let's answer the biggest question. Nvidia has delivered incredible growth, but great companies don't always make great investments at every price. Valuation matters. Some investors believe Nvidia deserves a premium because of its leadership in AI chips, expanding software ecosystem, and strong demand from cloud providers. Others worry that expectations have become extremely high. If future growth slows, even slightly, the stock could experience periods of sharp volatility. That's why understanding the business is just as important as watching the stock price. The biggest risks investors should know: no company is unstoppable. Nvidia faces several important risks. Competition continues to increase as major technology companies invest heavily in their own AI chips. Technology evolves quickly, and today's leader must continue innovating to stay ahead. Customer spending on AI infrastructure could also slow if the economy weakens or companies reduce capital spending. And because Nvidia has become one of the market's most closely watched companies, quarterly earnings often have a major impact on the stock price. Long-term investors should be prepared for volatility. Why many investors remain bullish, despite those risks? Many investors continue believing Nvidia's growth story is far from over. Why? Because artificial intelligence is still in its early stages. Businesses around the world continue investing in AI applications, data centers, automation, robotics, and high-performance computing. As these industries expand, demand for advanced computing power could remain strong for years. If that happens, Nvidia may continue benefiting from one of the largest technology trends of this generation. Should beginners buy Nvidia? If you're new to investing, avoid making emotional decisions based on headlines. Many experienced investors first build a diversified portfolio using broad market ETFs. Then they selectively add high-quality companies they believe can grow over many years. For investors interested in artificial intelligence, Nvidia may be a company worth researching as part of a diversified long-term portfolio, not as your only investment. Final verdict. So, is Nvidia stock still worth buying in 2026? If you believe artificial intelligence will continue transforming industries over the next decade, Nvidia remains one of the most important companies to watch. Will it outperform every other AI stock? No one can say with certainty. But its leadership in AI hardware, data center technology, and advanced computing makes it one of the strongest businesses participating in this long-term trend. The best investors don't chase hype. They study great businesses, stay diversified, think long-term, and invest with discipline. If you enjoyed this analysis, subscribe to Wall Street Pulse for more videos on Nvidia stock, AI stocks, Bitcoin, ETFs, and the US stock market. And in the next episode, we'll answer another big question. AMD versus Nvidia. Which AI stock has the better future?